I have a confession I have to make. I am a shopaholic. I have got this huge problem, especially recently, with just buying anything and pretty much everything that I want within reason. I mean, okay, so it's not that serious of a problem. It's one of those first world problems, but it is getting a little out of hand. So, I don't know. Okay, so really it's not a problem at all. It's not serious. Okay, maybe it is a problem. But anyway, I don't know. Well, I do know. There's a reason behind it. I know that there is a reason behind it. I'm not going to go all psychological right now about it. But anyway, I'm my own woman and I can buy what I want. I don't need nobody to buy stuff for me because I can buy what I want. I can do with my money what I want to do with my money. I make my own money. I pay my own bills. Okay, I don't buy my own diamond rings. But I can pretty much anything I want. I'm trying to quote the Kesha song and I can't. I know the lyrics. Anyway, yeah. So for very personal reasons that I don't want to go into right now, I won't say specifically where I work, but you'll probably see hints of it throughout this video. And just as a side note with that, I think this is why I've got to mention it, and also for YouTube disclaimer reasons, I am not being paid nor sponsored to promote the products in this video, especially from where I work. I purchased everything with my own money, thank you very much, which is the case in most of these videos anyway, but of course, yeah. But anywho, so that's, just to be clear, nothing in this video is sponsored. I don't know why it would be sponsored, trust me, I'm just a little nobody out here in YouTube land, but yeah, so that's the deal. So I did get an employee discount on certain items, and some of these items, like, yeah, we had a really good employee discount during the times. Like every so often we have periods where we have like our discounts expanded, and yeah, so I got some really great deals on some stuff. Well, I pretty much got great deals on most all this stuff because that's, I mean, I don't usually shop unless I feel like I'm getting a good deal on something. Like I don't like paying full retail price, which some of the stuff may be full retail in some way or form, but it's not like what the manufacturer or the brand full price is for the most part, except for some of the makeup might have been full retail, maybe possibly, I can't remember at the moment offhand, but when I see something I'll be like, I'll know for sure. But yeah, no, actually some of the stuff, anyway, whatever, well, we'll get to it. So I'm probably already up on my little 8-minute offset time countdown thing that I have on this camera, so let's just jump into this stuff, and I'll probably just run through, like, I'll try my best not to go into like a full like description of everything and the backstory and the history of everything like I normally do. So yeah, so here we go. Oh, and one last thing, I'm back to my rainbow streaks again. I've been wanting to do this for so long and I just haven't gotten around to doing it. But yeah, it's like I don't do all my hair with the rainbow streaks. I only do like the underside, and even then I don't like go fully up to the root because that's extremely hard to do on myself. So, and plus, I mean, I kind of like the way with it, like being kind of like peekaboo, and like when I wear my hair down or when I have my hair in a ponytail. So, which is not so much peekaboo with my hair in a ponytail, but still. Anywho, let's get into all this craziness that's going to be featured right now. So I guess I'll just start off with some artwork. So these, I saw them and I just fell in love with them and I had to have them. I passed up buying them on a particular day, so since I was going to be back like within a couple of days, I think it was within a couple of days, when I was next had the chance to buy them, I got them. That's my new thing today, that's like a horse. But yeah, so I kept thinking about these and I had to get them, and of course this is like Audrey Hepburn with a cat dressed as Audrey Hepburn from Breakfast at Tiffany's. I cannot organize my sentences. But yeah, so that's that. So that is Audrey Hepburn, and this is Kitty Gaga. This one is like my absolute favorite though. I just look at it and like it just always makes me smile. It's just like, okay, so this one is like the classy, cute one, but this one is just like, I can't even, it's so amazing. And like, I like it, I like Lady Gaga. I love her music. She's quirky and fun and all that good stuff. But I'm not like a little monster, but I mean, this is from the generation of Lady Gaga that I really liked. Like, I loved Poker Face. Poker Face was just like, it's one of my top favorite music videos, just the aesthetic of it, and at that time it was just such a great video. But yes, I have to get these, and I've just got to find where I want to like hang them up. I mean, it's just like I can hang them up anywhere. I could, well, I'm not even sure that would show up if I hung them up back behind me, but yeah, so here I go on this whole long description, history, story time thing. Okay, so moving on, let's see, and I got a kitty cat down here trying to join me. I guess we'll go with Ulta. Gosh, okay, so this is going to be insane. Again, try not to have like a whole story time, but I will do a little story time on this. This is the Too Faced Unicorn Survival Kit, which I have the Unicorn Tears, the lipstick. I already made some videos about that. Then they came out with the melted latex lip, what is it? Deluxe melted latex and Unicorn Tears. Okay. Well, that's what it's called in the box. But anyway, it's the melted latex version of Unicorn Tears, which I was so tempted to buy it when it first came out. Like, I was kind of stalking the website for it to come out, and it came out, and then I don't know, I just kind of hesitated. I'm like, wait a minute, I don't even know what it looks like exactly. Is it just like the lipstick? Because the little color swatch they had didn't look quite like the lipstick, like what I envisioned it. And then so I saw some people like swatch it on YouTube when it finally came out, and it wasn't quite what I was hoping for it to be. I have yet to actually swatch it. But anyway, so I saw that soon after that they came out with this little kit on the website, which it sold out like immediately. So then I saw that Ulta started carrying this, so I went to Ulta and got my little kit. So that's the little long story on it, but it comes with a little gift bag, I mean a little makeup bag, and it comes with, of course, the melted latex, which I need to try this out really, really soon, because I still haven't, I've been sick, like ever since I got this kit. Like, I actually got this kit on one of the first days I started getting sick, and then I ended up missing a lot of work because I was sick, because I was like, it was a whole week. But anyway, and I got this little itty bitty Unicorn Tears lipstick. It's not itty bitty, and so I haven't even swatched this. And if you saw or go back and watch my Unicorn Tears lipstick video, I think well, there might be two videos, I forgot which, but anyway, I talk about the lipstick compared to the store swatch, so I'm curious about this now. And then something else I was really excited about. This is something like exclusive to the kit, and it's this little Unicorn Tears highlighter, and I'm actually wearing it. I'm not sure if it's showing up or not, probably not, but so I just had to have this. I just had to have this. I'm so happy I got it because I was really bummed that it was sold out on the website. Okay, this video is probably going to be a pain to edit. And that's another thing, like, I have several videos lined up, and even Lizzie Sparkle videos. I have videos from, like, the end of June that I haven't even gotten up because of the editing. It's such a pain, and I need to make myself do it. It's my fault that I'm just a procrastinating bum. I can't even say it right. I'm trying to work on that. It's just that it's so, like, the way my computer is and with the updates and everything, it's not what it used to be. Like, I miss Windows XP, even though I hated Windows XP, but the software was so much better to use, and of course my old little Sony camera, but it was an HD quality, and it was still standard screen and not widescreen like this is, so this is a better option for quality, even though it's not the greatest quality, so we're making do with what we have. Okay, so back to actual haulage. I got this TonyMoly Changing You Magic Foot Pilling Shoes. That's going to be interesting to use. And then this did not come from Ulta, but I stuck it in there because there's something else that did come from Ulta. But it is the City Color Collection Rainbow Highlighter. I've got this thing about rainbow highlighters. Also, that video from the end of June kind of deals with this. And I may do a whole another video about this. I'll probably do a bunch of videos featuring products featured in this video just because. And then this. I've got the Ulta Rainbow Highlighter, which I got a whole story about this too. But this has been a pain to acquire. But I finally got one that wasn't broken. Hint, hint. So, finally got one that was not broken, and it is absolutely magical. If, again, just to cut everything short about the video that I want to do, if you're going to get a rainbow highlighter, like, that's not the Bittersweet Beauty one, like, that's the original one, right? That's what it was, the brand, the Etsy brand. This is the one to get. Here I go doing that again. This is the one to get. Okay, so it retails for like $10. Get it on sale when you can get it on sale, because it will be worth it, I promise. If you're looking for like an authentic prismatic, that's the keyword, prismatic rainbow highlighter, this is it. So, yeah. So, I'm going to try to... Though you gotta be really careful with that one in particular, because it is prone to breaking super easily, and it's not something that you can easily repair unless it's just a clean break. Anyway. So also on that note of Ulta, I had to place an online order. I've placed a couple of online orders in the past few months, but which deals with that rainbow highlighter. But yeah. Okay. Anyway, not gonna go into details. Free samples, which the free samples are kind of bleh. They're just these little dinky card things, but hey, it's a free sample, so whatever. I got the NYX Metal Palette, which I am wearing this as like my base eyeshadow. And let me just say that if you cannot, well, okay, first off, this thing is expensive at full price. Do not buy it at full price. Do not. If you can find it like half price, like they had it half price on the website and then had 20% off of that, or if you can find it half price with like the $3.50 or a $5 coupon, get it then. That's the time to get it. Do not spend $50. Yeah, definitely don't spend $50 on it. Do not spend $30 on it, but 15, 20, even 20. It's worth it at 20. And I'm just going to show like everything now. But here it is. It is gorgeous. It's almost Urban Decay. Like, I mean, if you can't afford Urban Decay and if you can find this on sale, this is it. Which, speaking of Urban Decay, I want to get the metals, the heavy metal palette. Like, I'm so in love with that. However, I also wanted this palette, and I was so debating to buy the heavy metal palette. But I kind of, since this is like NYX and the cheaper version, well, and this was actually out before that one. Anyway, but yeah, I just wanted to get this, and I want to play with this for a while because I didn't like want to like overwhelm myself, because I feel like when I get like Urban Decay palettes, I feel like I need to use those the most. because they are the most expensive, and then I neglect other things. So I want to spend some time with this and some of my other palettes, because I recently got another Urban Decay palette, which you'll probably see in this video. Yeah, so, okay, and then I got, the Stila Trio of the Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow, the Rain and the Stars set, which has the Diamond Dust, Kitten Karma, and Smoky Storm. These are amazing. I've swatched them. I haven't tried them yet, but these are amazing. And then the main one, like I have this whole wish list of things at certain times, like makeup items specifically, and I've, like, every time these Ulta sales have been going on, I keep checking off certain things, but this was kind of like the big thing that I was kind of looking for this time around, and it is the Stila, again, Magnificent Metals, Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow, and which one is this one called? It is called Sea Siren, which it is the one that's like a lavender, blue, pinky thing, the Duo, Trio, Chrome, whatever, and I'm wearing it like as like the center, was that like a halo effect on my eyes. I don't know if it's showing up or not, but this is amazing. However, the funny thing is, going back to Unicorn Tears, it kind of swatches like Unicorn Tears, like it's like the eyeshadow version of Unicorn Tears, so it is amazing. And I kind of want to do a video about that. Okay, moving on. Pacing myself. Okay, next order of business, I guess we'll go with these. So, I got these, I can't think. Okay, so I got these hydrating gold dust things, and I have another box of this stuff. I don't know where it went. Anyway, so I got the Hydrating Gold Dust Lip Mask and then the Shimmering Under Eye Treatment, and they both have 24 karat gold, or at least this one does. I thought this one did. The lip mask, it just says it has gold dust. So, and this one says specifically 24 karat gold. Anyway, so the little lip mask and then the little eye gel strippy things for under your eye. And I have a wine, like I think it's a red wine one of the lip mask too, but I've never tried these. I need to try them. They're these little lip patch things that you put over your lips and let them set for a while. So I'm curious to try those out. And then I got a bunch of these little rings, because I want to feel bougie, since I don't buy my own gold rings, but I buy my own, I can't talk, brain is not functioning. I buy, redo, okay, so I don't buy my own diamond rings, but I buy my own fake rings, fake diamond rings, so close enough. Hey, alright, okay. So I really wanted like to like have a whole set of like the rings that you stack and the little midi rings. However, I have fairly small fingers, and most rings, the smallest they come is a size 6, and that's still like too big for like my thumb even, like in size, I mean, there's usually like size 7, 8, and 9 at most like stores and whatnot. Anyway, so it's hard for me to find midi rings, because like the smallest ones that are intended to be midi rings are usually the ones that fit my ring finger perfectly. So, yeah. Alright, so, quick throw into vitamins from Walmart. I just got a Women's Daily multivitamin gummy, because like I was considering getting like one of those biotin gummies or vitamins or something. I was thinking like the Sugar Bear hair vitamin things, but realistically I don't really need that, because I mean, look at my hair. I don't have a hard time growing my hair. It grows pretty long. And then my fingernails, well, this one is kind of where I've broken my nails at work so much, but I have fairly, like, my fingernails will grow fairly long. But this one, actually, it's like a multivitamin. I mean, vitamins are good for you, so it has a lot of biotin in it, and it has, like, it was actually, like, the amounts were actually higher than the hair, nail, and skin vitamins and all that, so whatever. And it's in Walmart version of that other, of the one-a-day vitamins, so they're tasty. They're really good. Like, you're only supposed to take 2 a day, so I try not to go over that. And then I got some collagen for my skin. I'm still doing the MSM thing every now and then, but I haven't been taking it on a consistent basis for various reasons. So, which is bad, because I was seeing some improvement in my skin, but I find myself, I can't take it all the time, especially if I know that I'm going to go out and drink with the girls, like have a girls' night out and have a couple of drinks, because even just like 3 drinks will like just send me in, like, it's as if I had like 7 drinks or something. So, and that's a known side effect to MSM. So I'm trying to take this on a consistent basis and throw the MSM in when I really think about it. And also it's harder for me to take the MSM. So at least I can try this, and yeah. I haven't been taking these for long though, so no noticeability yet. I am still describing everything. I can't stop it. I have like so many little blah 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 bits of information, but anyway, I'm gonna have a lot of editing to do. So I guess another thing is this Dermalect Rapid Repair Facial Moisturizer. This is my Holy Grail moisturizer, and I found this through Ipsy, and I didn't think much about it, didn't use it for a long time. I guess I probably have a video where I show that I got this in the Ipsy bag, but the little sample size I got lasted me for like over a month, and I was amazed at the results. This is like my new Holy Grail facial moisturizer. Like, forget Clinique, forget anything else. This, I'm gonna have a hard time using anything after this. However, the bad thing is, well, it's not really bad, but like I went from having like straight up oily skin, which I may still look a little oily, but I'm nowhere near as oily as I was since I've been using this. Like, it's insane. It's just, I need to dedicate a whole video to this, but I don't know if you can tell, but this, for the first time since I've used Proactive, I haven't had smooth skin in these areas. So, and I mean by smooth skin, I mean like where it's not like scarred. And like some of these, I mean, well, probably still picks up. I've noticed on camera it picks up worse. But some of these really deep set scars have reduced. They're like, now they're more like pore size in real life compared to what they were. I mean, they're still pretty big, but compared to what they were, they're like pores. So this stuff is amazing. We had these little diffusers that are like, they're little portable like oil diffusers, let me clarify that. Not like the other like incense ones, but they're advertised as diffusers, but I don't really consider it like the diffuser, blah, blah, blah. I don't really consider it like the old diffusers that everybody's like using now for like their health issues. Because it doesn't really mist it up, which I think that's what a really good quality oil diffuser does, is it kind of like makes it into mist. Or am I wrong about that? But I'm thinking it does. But it just, this one, you put like the little oils on this little thing. It's basically a piece of felt that it's cut to a specific shape, and then it has like a little, like a computer fan on the inside, and when you plug it in, which I plug mine into the back of my computer, because USB things are not common for me other than computers, which is a whole other thing. Like now everything is like a USB, like electric power cord thing. What happened to wall outlets? Like, anyway, so we had these little sets at work that had like the Oil Diffuser, the little portable one, and then 4 oils, and which these had some of my favorite scents, like jasmine, and then basil, which I don't really care about basil as a scent, and bergamot, which I didn't realize I liked it, but I do. I noticed that this is in a lot of my like a lot of perfumes that I like has bergamot as a note. And then this one, I was blown away by this one because I never really, I mean, I've kind of wanted to smell it, but I've never really recognized the smell on its own, but it's sandalwood, and I am so in love with this. Like this one, I like this one better than I do the jasmine, which is, whoa, it's like, whoa. But I think this is in a lot of perfumes I like too. But anyway, so I got a whole little set. Like these came with the diffuser, so I was like, sold, I have to have that right now. Yeah, so that's that. And then, oh gosh, this is really attractive. And then I did an iHerb haul, which I haven't done one of those in forever. I actually did 2 of them over a course of time, but we'll just combine it all together. So I got some ear candles, which I've already used one. It was a 4-pack, so I used one. There's a lot of controversy. I think it works. I'll just leave it at that. And there is a cap. There's a Tukey. I got some castor oil for exterior purposes. Yeah, so I'm not sure if I want to try it on my eyes. I originally heard about this for cataracts several years ago, and hey, Kitty, and I don't know, but this is good for your eyes, your eyelashes, your eyebrows, which I don't have a problem with sparse eyebrows, even though I've noticed on camera they don't look as thick as they are in real life, but I guarantee you that these things are monsters in real life. And then of course to make your hair grow. I've also saw that it's really good for your skin as I don't know if it's good for a moisturizer. I tried it. I'm not sure if I like it for that reason, but yeah. And she wants attention. This is my life, folks. This is my life. Don't you dare jump up there. I've got some precious stuff over here that she could really destroy, and it would be horrible if she jumped. Yeah, you stay right there. And then I got a little bottle of jojoba oil. It's good for your nails, and I'm sure the rest of your skin. Well, I know it's good for the rest of your skin. And I got, well, I didn't get this from iHerb, but it's the e.l.f. makeup mist and set, which since I haven't even used this, but I've heard a lot of negative things about it, but I mainly got it just for full eyeshadow. So I need to try it for that. And back to iHerb. I got Snail goo to put all over my face. So this is TonyMoly Pure Eco Snail Moisture Gel. And it's 90% snail goo. I can't think of the technical term for it right now, but I remember hearing a bunch of magical things about snail slime on your skin, about healing your skin. So what do? Well, actually, I've spent a long time looking this up online, and finally started finding it at retailers, and yeah, and iHerb actually had this for the best price. So, and it was, I thought it would be just a little thing, but it's this nice size container, and it was under $11. So I got it, and it smells great. It smells like darn camera. So of course the camera died on me, and we're getting resituated here again, and I don't know where I left off because yeah. So I like the smell of it. It's kind of sticky though after you put it on, which I guess it would be because it's snail slime ultimately. But yeah, I haven't tried it for that long because I use that other moisturizer, but when I think about it, I try to put this on, and I need to be more diligent about that. I got so many things going on in my mind about my skincare, and I need to be, like, I've got all these plans that, yeah, whole other video. Okay, so, but staying on the topic of skincare, I got some MSM cream, which I bought some of this before from iHerb, which is in a video a long time ago. And the brand that I don't know if it was a brand, I'm hoping it was just a brand, or maybe just a particular like container that I had, but I had a really weird reaction to it, considering that I've taken MSM internally quite a bit. So I don't know why externally I'd have a really bad reaction, which it wasn't really a horrible reaction, but I had kind of like a whatchamacallit, like a chemical burn reaction. Like it just made my skin like burn and turn red, and like I thought maybe it was because of the face wash I was using or something, but even like I'd try it just like throughout the day when I didn't have anything on my face, and I still had that reaction wherever I put it. I've been on the rest of my body fine, but for some reason I had a lot of sensitivity on my skin with it. So I have yet to open and try this, but I'm hoping that this will be not that, because that was the total opposite reaction of what the stuff was supposed to do. So, and I couldn't find anything about anybody else reacting that way, so I don't know. It was just strange. So hopefully this will be a lot better. And then they had these little like tryout products. I forgot what they call them on iHerb, but basically they have this stuff that's really, really, really inexpensive. It's just kind of like I think it's like called a trial product or something, but basically you can get things really discounted, or like smaller size, like sample sizes of stuff for dirt cheap. Anyway, I saw that they had this protein bar, which I don't give a flying flip about, but it was peanut butter and dark chocolate chip flavored, which I like those granola bars and different like snack bars that are like peanut butter and chocolate. So this looked tasty. And so I got really more as a snack sort of thing, and it was only 10 cents. So for 10 cents, I thought I'd get like a little itty bitty thing, but this is like a pretty good size. This is almost like a full candy bar size, and it's quite heavy. So, hey, for 10 cents, why not? Alright, so, moving on. So I've been on this whole thing about like wanting over the knee boots, like preferably like thigh high, like mid thigh high boots. Cat, do not, that's not a time to play. Okay, so yeah. So basically I found some from work and I got them, and they were a great deal for what they are. They're more than what I would like to have paid for boots, but realistically these were an amazing deal, especially like compared to what I know most people pay for stuff. And I wasn't really paying attention to the brand at the time, which is so unlike me, but after I bought them and after I got them home, I saw that they were Steve Madden boots. And they were like, well, just knowing Steve Madden stuff, I mean, over $100, brand new, right? For like these kind of boots. So yeah, I think with my discount and everything, I bought like a bunch of stuff that time, but I think they were like $23 with tax. Like that, if you calculated tax with that, it would have been about $23. So again, that's more than I normally like to pay for stuff, but given the situation and everything, all the details, that is an amazing deal. And don't you even swipe at them. I love you, Tukey, but okay, thank you. Ooh. And they have a gold heel. Now the thing is, I was iffy about buying them. Oh, hey, you can see the stickers on them. But, like, because of the sole, like, down here at the ball of the foot. I mean, I don't have a problem walking in heels for the most part, but this is just a... Kitty, no. No, this is not the time for that. You do not play with my boots, okay? Okay? Thank you. I love you, but we don't play with boots. Okay. So this thing is like paper thin, not really paper thin, but for like a sole of a shoe, it's super thin. I don't like that. And plus it kind of off kilters the heel a bit, which makes it a little difficult to walk in, not gonna lie, even though I usually don't have a problem walking in heels. But again, these were like amazing for what. And another thing on the subject, it's hard, like I have not found like okay, I went purposely looking at Cool Springs Galleria for over the knee boots, like, well, mid-thigh boots, and all I could find were the ones that most people call over the knee, even though they just come up to the knee, and those were like $80 on the cheap end. So these are actually closer to what I want. These are almost exactly what I had in mind. So yeah, okay, so, and they're so pretty. They look good on. They're a little big in the thigh area, but we can work with that. Cat is aggravated with me because I'm having to get up and turn off the camera to restart it because this is going on super long. Anywho, so what's next? Okay, so okay, I guess I'll go with this. Sticking to the shoe theme. So, as if the one pair of boots weren't enough, which those I bought at the beginning of October, and these caught my eye. I'm marking them now, which I found I didn't find the other ones by marking them down. I actually knew that we had them, but I was just not really thinking about them. I actually had another pair of boots in mind that, again, were only about knee height. They were kind of really nice, but the over the knee thing went with me. But yeah, anyway, so as if the first pair weren't enough, we were marking down boots, and these happened to go down in price too, and they have embroidered roses on them. They're super pretty, which I kind of wanted, like, yeah, I'm, okay, we're not going to go into that story. Anyway, I got these again, okay, so I didn't get as good of a deal on these as I was hoping to get, because the other boots I got at a time when we had our specially, like our extended, our double discount, let's put it that way. These I just got with the regular employee discount, but I think, how much were these marked down to? Okay, so they're marked down to $21.99, so with Tennessee tax, so it's $22, so at about another $2.20, so they're about $24.20, so they're under $25. So, and these actually are Madden Girl brands, so sticking to the whole brand of Madden. So these, and they're just a little bit shorter than the other boots. Like, the other boots are probably, did I say the height? They were about 4 inches above the knees, and these are about 2 inches above the knee. So now I got 2 pairs of over the knee boots. So how about the apples? Yes. Okay. And then I saw these. I don't know how I've missed these before. Actually, I have an idea of what happened because all these issues going on. But anyway, so, and also side note, the first pair of boots were like a little bit bigger than the size I normally wear. And then the second pair of boots are the size I normally wear, and then these are just a little bit bigger than the size I normally wear. So here they are. These, I've got to do a story about these. So these, I saw these, and they're in the kids section, which is a whole other issue with work. They're not kids shoes, though. If they were kids shoes, I still would have got them because I could, if they were the right size, I could fit them. But yeah, so we're marking these down. They were $12.99. That was the new price, which is more than what I would spend on a pair of flats. Like, I don't even like flats in general. Like, I like them on other people. I just don't like them for myself. They're usually not that comfortable. They look comfortable most of the time, but usually they're nowhere near as comfortable as they may look, at least for me. So, like, I'd rather wear a pair of stiletto heels and feel more comfortable than I do in flats. Anywho, so I saw these. First off, pink holographic, check. Second off, sequins, check. Third off, they're that like mermaid pillow sequiny effect, you know, the popular mermaid pillow. It's just picking up like on camera because it's like different different colors. So like on this side, it's mainly like a true blue color, and then when they're this way, they're like orange and green. Amazing. And then just to top it off, they're Betsey Johnson brand. Y'all know how I feel about Betsey Johnson. I love her. And then another thing, they actually kind of match my hair, which other people are pointing that out too, that they match my hair. So I was like, yes, I have to have them. They're more than what I want to pay for them, but I had to have them, so I got them. And on another thing, I forgot I bought a Betsey Johnson wallet too. That was marked down at one point, so I had to have that thing. Especially since I'm doing like this whole, even though I'm not into this whole feng shui thing, but I've been, like, I found all this stuff about feng shui in your wallet, and the important thing is to buy a wallet that you really are happy with. So that is the bulk of everything, and this next thing, I did a Lizzie Sparkle video where she hauled all this stuff. So, I'm just going to show it really quick. I'm not going into details about any of it. So, there you go. And here's even more of my makeup madness. This was the stuff that was featured in the Lizzie Sparkle haul. And there's the Urban Decay palette I was referring to earlier. It's the Moon Dust palette. Finally got it. Love it. Yeah. So, oh my gosh. Okay, we won't spend any more time on this. So that wraps up my confessions of being a shopaholic, and oh my gosh, hopefully we won't have any more videos like this anytime soon. But I'll say one thing, I've deprived myself a lot. And even though I buy a lot of stuff, and on a regular basis, like you'll see my other videos and I buy all this stuff all along, and especially Dollar Tree hauls are the worst, which I haven't been in Dollar Tree in so long. I've been like a few times over the course of the last maybe 3 or 4 months, but I just haven't found as much, and it's just more like when I buy stuff from there, it's more basic stuff, which is probably a good thing that I'm not finding as much, because I'm not buying as much from Dollar Tree as I used to, but look what's happening now. But I went a whole year last year not really, well, just not myself. And I missed out on a lot of things that I would have really liked to, I mean, okay, this is like a superficial thing. It makes me materialistic. But really, like, I like things. Like, you know, if you can afford to buy, like, okay, first off, you need to take care of your priorities, like bills, food, of course, food, shelter. If you have kids are important. You definitely need to be taking care of your kids. If you don't need kids. So taking care of your priorities, like your necessities. There we go. Whatever you have left, that's your disposable income. If you have disposable income and you want to buy things, there shouldn't be a problem with that. And like I've mentioned, like, most of the stuff was like sale price or discounted price, or, you know, bargains. Like, to me, they're bargain things. So, yeah. So, anyway, where am I going with this? So, last year, I wasn't really, I mean, I was living life. And, well, we're not going to go into those personal details. But, yeah, so now I'm getting to do, like, my own thing again. I'm getting to buy what I want again. I have my own money again. I have control of my own money again. And you know, and growing up, I mean, my parents got me what they could get me. They spoiled me, even though they don't think they spoiled me. Compared to, like, other kids that I grew up around, like, there's like two sides of, like, the kids I grew up around. I grew up around kids who got, like, all kinds of really nice, fun, expensive toys. And then, in hindsight, I'm realizing that there's also a lot of kids that I was around who didn't really get a whole lot, and what I got was like what, okay, so what I'd get throughout a month would be like what they would get at Christmas time. And I didn't realize that when I was a child. But like I said, in hindsight, I do. Because when I was a child, I was looking at like all the things that these other friends of mine were getting that were like American Girl dolls back in like the early to mid 90s. Like, I got like American Girl doll stuff, but not nearly like what my friends got. Like, like compared to the other kids. Like at Christmas time was when I got all my American Girl doll stuff, and my parents did such a great job getting me what they could. And whereas what I'd get at Christmas is what most of my friends would get in a month. So, you know, it's just kind of that whole like line of things. But yeah, so now that I'm an adult and now that I'm making money, I mean, I'm not rich by any means, obviously. Don't get that idea. You wouldn't tell that I'm not really rich, but I have disposable income now, and I know if I want to use it on what I want to use it on, why not? Like, I'm really like a money pincher, penny pincher, and like I've been known to like hoard my money, but at the same time, I also spend my money. And yeah, it just, the internet's ruining me now, and work. And it's kind of like, now, like, I'm not happy with my job. When am I ever happy? But I'm really not happy with my job. And it's a whole, like, universal thing going on at my work. For most people. But, which is creating even more problems. But, and there's police pulling somebody over. You can hear the whoop, whoop. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it's like my way of keeping myself into like not quitting my job, because I'm like, well, if I want to continue to buy the things I buy, and especially make up for the fact that I am buying stuff, I need that paycheck. So it's like my way of like keeping myself employed, which is really pathetic, but that's that, and I enjoy my stuff, and this is just really, really messed up. Okay, so I'm just gonna stop here and go back to pretending that like I'm a decent human being. Alright, so thanks for watching, and bye! And one final thing, I got this record player from work, and which is this right here, which this thing, and ignore the really messed up furniture, thanks a lot cats over the years, but this, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, this thing is powered by USB. So I have to have a little adapter to plug it into the wall and actually play it. But now I can listen to some old school jams like Elvis, Rustabout. Oh, yeah, Rustabout Elvis. Yeah. I guess it's because he was... Okay. It's not called Elvis Rustabout Elvis. It's just Rustabout. And I guess because it has Elvis in it. Which, we have that one. And then this one, I actually played this for my dad last night. I haven't even gone through all our old records that my parents had. But these were the ones that I just grabbed and pulled out of the pile. And they just happened to be Elvis. But Elvis, a Canadian tribute, which is just magical because it has Jailhouse Rock on it, which I love. And then some of these are missing. But now, with the Christmas season coming up, I can listen to the Sinatra Christmas album. Ooh, yeah. And then Johnny Mathis's Christmas album. And then my Britney Spears single of You Drive Me Crazy. So, yeah, I've kind of already had fun listening to that one. Long story about that. And I posted a little video on Facebook, and Facebook originally wouldn't post it because of copyright infringement, because it thought that I was trying to share Britney's song illegally, and really I was just sharing my little story about Britney's song, and it just happened to be in the background. But anywho, so yeah, that's we're gonna end it there. Okay.